Hi 8th graders. In this short video I'm going to take you step by step into kidblog.org, our social media platform. Please do not go ahead and create your own account without the information that you need. You will not be creating an account using your real name. Once you have selected the book that you want to read, or you're going to read 7th Grade by Gary Soto, then you will be assigned a character name with a number. And the reason for that is there are multiple students reading the same books. So there will be multiple students talking in the voice of the main character. So in order to tell one from the other, you're going to have a first name and then a number. So please don't start creating your account until you've told me which book or story you're going to read, and then I have privately emailed you your secret identity name and number. That's really, really important. Thanks. So here's the web page that we're going to be working on. It's a social media platform. You'll already notice there are some members attached, armpit 1, armpit 2, armpit 3, etc. That's why it's really important that you don't create this account until you know your secret identity. So again, if you look in the browser bar, the web address, it's linked on your assignment in Google Classroom, but it's https://kidblog.org/class/second second hyphen or dash voice dash 2020 dash 21. Do not type in post because I already have an active account. So then the next thing you're going to do, once you have your secret identity emailed to you, you're going to hit the join button, and then that will ask you to access a class code. And our class code is 8ANWQAS. So I'm going to take you through that process, and I'm going to create an account to tell you what you need to do from here. So here's where it tells you to enter our class code. So I'm going to enter our code, which is also posted in Google Classroom. It is 8ANWQAS. And then if it's correct, the join button will turn blue. You hit join. And here's where it's really, really, really important. Do not sign in with Google, Clever, anything else. This is where things have to be done perfectly. Where it says name, this is where you're going to use the name and number that I send to you via email. So for example, if you're reading Holes, you might be Stanley 31. So you type in Stanley 31. And then the next thing you'll need to do is come up with a unique password that only you will know. I, as administrator of the site, I can change your password, or we can change it together, but it has to be a password you remember. Do not put your email in, because then you will be identifiable. Your email address will show up with your account. And then the last thing you'll have to do, it says sign up. It'll ask you to prove that you're not a robot, and then you hit that, and then you will be into the actual kidblog.org site called Second Voice. So once you've signed up, what I'm going to recommend that you do, once you're in Kidblog, and you'll see in the upper right-hand corner Kidblog that has your name on it, and then I would add that to my home page or set it up as a bookmark, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. So in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see a login button, and I'm going to show you what that looks like, because your name, once you've created your account, your character name will automatically be available in a pull-down menu. So once you hit login, you're going to see a pull-down menu. It'll say select a name, and there are all the characters that are already part of this website, and here's mine, and because I'm the administrator, I am using my real name, surprise, surprise, so I hit my name. And still thinking, I'm doing this through Explain EDU, so it may not work the way that I want it to, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's through. So anyway, I would go through and I put in my password. So then once you're in, you can stay in, and then I'm going to show you in the next slide what the actual Kidblog website looks like from start to finish. So here you can see that I have logged in. You'll see that Robin Rich, there's my login. And when you log in, there's a down arrow that will allow you to put in your avatar and your profile. So we'll look at that in just a minute. And then as we look here, there's a welcome to Kidblog, which is just welcoming you to the social media site. Welcome to Second Voice. This is the first post that I want you to read. You just tap on the title of the blog and then you just read it. This just explains to you what we're going to be doing. The first assignment is right here. It's called Blog Post 1, Introducing the Protagonist, and you'll get that lesson coming right up in our next lesson. In order for you to create a new post where you answer a blog post question, you just come over here to New Post, and that will allow you to create a post that answers any of our questions that you need to answer. So here you can see next to my login name that there's a bunch of choices. Dashboard, that's what you're looking at right now. Profile, that's where you're going to want to add your avatar. So profile is what you're going to go to next. And let's take a look at that. So if we tap on profile, so then you'll see that my avatar is already there. So what you'll do is you'll go through the steps, choose your avatar, and then because you've already created your avatar and it is in your camera roll, all you have to do is select it and put it in. You may have to crop it a little bit to fit, but it'll tell you what you need to do. So your avatar is then who you are, and that's the other reason that it's important that no one knows what character you are, you personally are. I don't want you to share your identity with your friends or anything like that. I just want you to become a character from this fictional book. So let me just go back and go to my dashboard. And here we are. So you'll see here that in this particular website, I've already got members. Some of them have their avatars already created. So you'll see right now there are 5 different students that are reading Small Steps and our Armpit. There's a couple kids that are Cole reading Touching Spirit Bear. There are 3 kids reading Phoenix Rising. They're Nile. And there's 3 kids that are Sean from Hero. So that's why it's really important that you read a little bit of your book so that you understand a little bit about your character so you can create your avatar and then really create a voice. And that's really what we're going to be working on, is developing a voice, which means you are no longer an 8th grade student. You are now a 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old character from a book, and you are going to write from that voice in first person point of view for all of these assignments. And by first person, I mean you, me, I, we, things like that. So once I have heard from you and you've told me what book you want to read, I'll bag it up, I'll send it to the office, or if you're going to read 7th grade, please let me know. Then I will assign you your character identification, which is the first name of your character and a number that goes with that. So that has to happen first before you create your account. And then for the rest of this unit, all of our work is going to happen here on kidblog.org, Second Voice. Okay, so look forward to hearing from you. I can't wait to see which books you're going to choose.